The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Bridges outside. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Knicks lead.
Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Going inside. Nice D from Bridges.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment. Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
It's Bridges on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Nembhard left side. Pulls up on the wing. And the basket by Halliburton.
Hey, shooting percentage a function of shots you take. Halliburton very efficient because he takes good shots.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. The three. And he can't get that one. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Siakam. Back to Nesmith. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
For three, Bridges. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Hart.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Now here's Halliburton. Into the lane. Basket's good. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Brunson. Still without a bucket. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there. Looking like a guard.
Pacers trail by 4. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle plotted them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Counted. Siakam's got 5 points.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Pass to Towns. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. And the shot's good. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Towns outside. From deep. Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Turner. He drops it from range.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Brunson surveys. Towns for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty seeing Towns knock this shot down, because when he's in rhythm, this guy, despite his size, he's a true floor spacer.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early. And guys, this is going to be fun now. And we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back after this word. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too. They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Toppin, Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Well, Indiana's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And he misses the go-ahead basket. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's McBride. Indiana with a rebound. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Achua can't hit. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McBride. And he drains the quick shot.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Indiana trailing here.
20.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Let me hear you.
here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Hart, and it's Anunoby in for Payne. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Toppin outside. Here's Mathurin. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Achua inside. He's against Toppin. But Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
McBride passes to Bridges. Can't nail the jumper.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Turner. Toppin against Achua. Halliburton with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Lee Smith comes in for Halliburton. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Indiana. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A minute 39 left in the second. Achua finds Towns. Shoots over Turner. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Towns has got 9.
For a big guy like Towns to have that mid-range game in his bag, that's a big-time weapon for their offense.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. One-handed slam right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Nesmith. Plenty of space. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
There's 37 seconds left in the half. And here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Precious Achua picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
makes a first. And he can't hit the second. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Achua against Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, leading by a point. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's Brunson. No points so far. Mitchell Robinson is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Nembhard to the left side wing. With the 10-footer. Siakam, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Towns finds Brunson, fires from deep. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. And then Siakam with the jam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Halliburton against Brunson. From behind the arc. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Knicks lead.
Halliburton pass to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Here's Siakam. And it's Siakam again missing. Knicks leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Takes it out to Anunoby. No good with the triple. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Nembhard left side. That one's good for 2. Nembhard's got 6. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Brunson. Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Halliburton. Brunson misses. Pacers trail by 3. Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Neesmith for the tie. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
Knicks lead, 42.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get up and get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breaker Next Crew.
Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in for Neesmith. And here's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
For 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career, we're in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase the championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton. He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's Brunson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here's Nembhard. The wide-open shot is on the money.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
Brunson passes to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton.
T.J. McConnell.
.136 left in the third. McConnell passes to Toppin. Siakam with it. Robinson defending. For the tie. Good work defensively by Robinson.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Bridges misses. For Indiana, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Nice move. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Brunson with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Brunson to the basket. It's good.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
42.
Toppin outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam, counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Assisted by Obi Toppin.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Pass to Bridges. The deep 3. The shot that time not on target. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. McConnell outside. Robinson with the block. Bridges left side. Nice D from Nembhard. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one at the buzzer? Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Indiana ahead, up 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. And New York has possession. Following the bucket by the Pacers. Good on the bucket.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
McConnell with it. Halliburton outside. Over Achua. Halliburton misses. New York trailing. To the paint. The baseline, Jay. That one's wide left. Well, Indiana shooting around 50% in the game so far. On the wing, Mathurin. Anunoby covering. And here's Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Halliburton.
52-51.
Toppin outside. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. McBride can't get it to go. Indiana leading. Nembhard outside. Outside Walker. For 3, Mathurin. Indiana again missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Toppin, a screen on Brunson. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
And that one's good for Brunson.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Towns, he's checked in for New York. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From the line. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brunson passes to Towns. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Inside. And it's New York with a rebound. Right side, Anunoby. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And the Pacers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And Hallie to the hoop.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Here's Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The 11-footer. Another one falls for Indiana.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. With that kind of dribble move, major handles.
Towns can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Turner. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Towns. And an Obi for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up to the Indiana Pacers.
57.
Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To tie it up. Brunson with the finish inside.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Halliburton for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Halliburton's got 16 in the second half.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Anunoby on the wing. Nesmith covering. And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter here. Siakam against Robinson. Tipped away. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Cash.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. The biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nembhard. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Money.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Third team foul. Tyrese Halliburton.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Bridges finds Brunson. Oh my! What a shot! And so the big win by New York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
And we hope to see you again.
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.